If you think that you have a lot of time in your life, you are wrong. And if you think that you have not enough time in your life, you are also wrong. Because you measure things in time. When meaningful stuff, or I would say progress measures not in time, but in actions, in activities. Do you see the difference? I mean, obviously, when you doing stuff, when you're building your business, say, when you're building your boat, okay, imagine that you are a dude who is building the boat. I don't know how it's named, the boat builder. This is who you are. And you have all your tools. Normally, every boat builder knows that it takes 1 month to build a boat, from beginning to start. But it's not month itself who built the boat. It's when you took your hammer and you started to work with the wood, etc. It is you who built the boat. It's progress, it's actions. But most people just didn't understand this. And if you one of them, I greatly advise you to change your attendance to things. Only your active actions is something that allow you to move in the progress. But when you think about things in your life in terms of time, like I will start this thing in few years, I will end this university in 2 or 3 years, because you're focusing on the wrong stuff from the very beginning. Change your attitude to activities. You don't need 1 year to learn the subject in university. You need to read 10 books and put 100 experiments, or put, let's say, 100 hours of practice in the subject. So the goal is to put practice. Yeah, it might take time, but what you need is to put practice in anything. Very simple example. Any student will immediately understand me. You have an exam. Your exam will be in a month, and you know that you have to prepare yourself to this exam. When you will start to prepare? In the last night before the exam. All the time that was before, you will just procrastinate and you will do shit. Only one night, this is when you compress yourself tightly and you start actually doing. So basically, preparation for the exam was not month, but one night. And not even one night, but actions. A list of actions that you compressed in one night. Active learning, when you do your drawings, whatever you do in this night, this is what I'm talking about. So when you measure things in time, you tend to give you a lot of time and you tend to put there very little amount of action. And this way, you will not even notice when year after year will pass. You will think that you put a lot of time in whatever you do in life. Let's say you want to build a business, or just improve your life in general scheme of things. Build yourself a house, find a wife, raise kids, buy a car, whatever. It's all your life. It's like a huge general business or a project, and you allocate to this project many years. But when you think in years, in reality it means that you put little actions into the project, and essentially it will be small. Do you see what I mean? So problem number 1, I will summarize. When you think that you have a lot of time in your life, maybe you are 20, 25, like you have a lot of years in front of you, but you tend to overestimate all these years and you put very little work and real action in these years, and eventually you will get nowhere. But here is problem number 2. A lot of people, when they get to 30 years old or something, they start to think that they're old and they do not have time at all. And this is kind of time to stop progress and etc. The reality, when you are 30, let's say you're 30, it means like your first 17 years was a childhood. We can just do not count it. More or less conscious, you start receiving around 20 years. So if you are 30, you had only 10 years of more or less conscious experience. For most male and women, active period of time of activity from the body perspective and from the brain goes until 50 or even 60 years. Let's say even 50. Probably it's better to say 60, but even 50. If you are 30 to 50, you have 20 years more. So if you are 30, you spend only 30% of your active time. Not all time, not all of your life, but a pinnacle super active time, and you spend only 30%. And this 30% is just the beginning, because, okay, there, as with any process, the first steps are most stupid one. Because even if you're 30, you're still not experienced. You're still not acquired this wisdom around stuff. You still didn't try a lot of things, but at least at 30, you're starting to get into the point when you are actually becoming a human, a decent, smart person who can start doing things. It means that if you are 30, it's basically just only very beginning when you can start doing things. It doesn't mean that you already have to be a professional. You can learn, you can build, you can develop new skills, and with these new skills, you can actually start doing stuff. You have 20 more years. It takes 5 or 7 years to build a startup from scratch and then go make an IPO and sell it. It takes 9 years to become a surgeon. If you decide to become a surgeon at 30, when you will be 39, you will be a decent surgeon. And after 40, you will have a powerful, great profession. Whatever. Not many things in life take so many years, like 5, 7, 10. Many things only takes 1 or 2 years of your focused attention. Here's the practical example. Let's say you're 30 and you think that you are too old and there is nothing you can do with your life and it's kind of going down, degrading. You can spend 1 year of education, let's say, of focus education, and understand how to run Facebook ads for the companies. It's a profession and people get decent salaries in this profession, like 2, 3, 4, 5K per month. You can easily get them after 1 year of education. It's just one of the examples. I believe there are dozens of this. If you will dig deeper, you will find that there's dozens of these niche specialities that you can acquire if you just put 1 year of your focus time. And if you are 30, to put 1 year, it's very easy. If you're 40, it's still easy. If you are 50, it's again, if you are 50 and you think that your life is not so good as you want to be, put this year, okay, from 50 to 51, and then you still have 10, 20, 30 years of life. Don't be a slug. Stop measuring time, action. Stop measuring your progress in time. Your progress is in your actions. And if you will put too much time to your actions, you will do shit. It's just how everything works. You have still a plenty amount of time, even if you are 30 or 40 years old. I hope this might inspire you and help you to change something.